Hi Aquarius, welcome to Quickie Tarot. It's time for a what is X thinking? So let's find out. What is your X thinking? Let's ask the universe. Let's get started. For Aquarius, please, universe. What are their X's thinking? What are their X's thinking? X. Aquarius's X's. What are they thinking? Please give me more cards. What are Aquarius's X's thinking? Right. Well, we have the cards here to get started, so let's get started. The overall energy of this reading here, Aquarius, is the Five of Swords. This is a feeling of overcoming the battles, unscathed, so to speak, standing upright, and gathering up the swords, but still looking back at the X, because this is what is X thinking. So this figure, it's like you have all the swords and you're okay, all right? But you're still looking back. Like, is this the right thing? Did I do the right thing? How are they doing? Type things, but you're still thinking about them. So up here in your specific energy, it's the Two of Cups. If your ex, now, if this doesn't sound like you, was a good friend, or this is what's on your mind. I think you feel like you've given up your best friend, something like that. Perhaps you're still friends after the breakup, because this is friendship with love. Perhaps there's friends with benefits going on since the breakup. I don't know. But it has to do with the friendship between you and your ex. Next to the Two of Cups, we have the Judgment card. This is about a spiritual lesson. This is happening to you, spiritual lesson. And it's the universe blowing its horn down on you, trying to get you to learn this lesson. And they will keep blowing that horn until you learn. So whatever that lesson is, this is right above that Five of Swords, which is the overall energy of this reading. And looking back, you're looking back at your like best friend. That's what it feels like. We also have the card of the Emperor here. This is the card of Aries in your highest energy. This is the energy of, you have Aries in your chart, or your ex could have Aries in their chart. But the energy of this card is being kind of rigid and kind of narrow thinking, like a horse with blinders on, narrowly focused on something, just very well liked and very well respected, but just kind of rigid in the thinking. Doesn't mean all Aries are like that. That's not what it's saying. It's the card of Aries. The energy is completely different in these cards. So that is the energy. So that could be your energy where you were very narrowly focused, or that could be what broke this relationship up because they were narrowly focused. So I need to read on. So under the Two of Cups here, we have the Sun. This is a beautiful energy. This is new beginnings. You really felt like this was a beautiful new beginning with someone who was like your best friend, this ex. And they did too. There might be a child involved, just because there is one in the picture of this card. But this is like springtime when flowers bloom. This is how your relationship started, and this is what you're looking back at. So you're looking back, you're reminiscing about the good times, about you're thinking about what it was like in the beginning of this relationship. So next to the Five of Swords, we have the Page of Wands. This is like you want to say something. You both want to say something. This is both your energies. You're both reminiscing. You're both looking back at that it was a beautiful start to this relationship, and I don't know what happened. And then we have the Page of Wands, which is it's wanting to speak. It's wanting to say like your piece. It's wanting to declare something. It's under the card of the Emperor. It could be an apology, but you're both feeling this way. And then under the Sun, we have the King of Wands. This is fire energy, and this is the Emperor. They very well could be them with the Aries in their chart. It's also Aries, Sagittarius, or Leo. But the energy of this card is that Staff of New Beginnings. It's right under the Sun card. The ex was thinking this was a great new beginning, and there was a lot of passion there, too. So it was a great beginning in this relationship. It was a great friendship. A great beginning, and it was a good friendship, too. And then, next to the King of Wands, we have the Eight of Swords. The Eight of Swords is under that Five of Swords, looking back at the past, looking back at the good times. This is next to the King of Wands. So the King of Wands, they're trying not to look back too much. They are. It's right under the Sun card. But they're trying to block those feelings from the beginning, from the good times that the two of you had with this. It's not going to make it go away, but that's their way of dealing with it. Let's try to block it. Try not to think about it. Try not to see it. They're trying not to look back, but they are. Because they're also, we have the Queen of Cups here, and this is under the Page of Wands, and this is, kind of what makes them want to come forward. They have something they want to say. They do. And it has to do with love. This is the only cup in the deck that has a lid on it, and they're trying to peek into the windows on that lid. There's the windows all around that lid, trying to get their love questions answered. So what they want to speak, it could be a question. It could have a question here. But they're also, we have the Two of Swords that came out here. And so they're trying to block coming forward with these love questions here. I have two cards here for them, a blocking, not wanting to see, not wanting to deal with it. I don't think they want to get back into it, but they do. It's like they're torn between coming forward and trying to renew this relationship, because there are a lot of wonderful memories in this relationship, and you are and were a good friend too to them, and vice versa. So they're trying to block this action. They're trying not to come forward, although they want to. And so we have the Wheel of Fortune here, and that is awesome, because the Wheel of Fortune is the universe working, okay? And it's on both your energies line, at both of your energies on that line. The Wheel of Fortune is behind both your backs. They got their hand to both your backs, trying to push you both in the direction you're supposed to go. You can both feel it nagging you. Probably don't know what it is, but it is the wheel spinning. It's the wheel turning. And it's next to this Page of Wands, and I think the Page of Wands is the key to everything here. It's both of you coming forward and speaking to each other. The page holds that Staff of Passion. You still have feelings for each other in this reading. Is there more cards for Aquarius' reading universe? Anything else you want to? Yes. Of course, it's that one. Any more? Yes. Any more? Okay. Well. Okay, the Fool. The Fool. This is on their energy line. They don't want to be frivolous. They don't want to be the fool by coming forward and speaking and saying what's on their mind, but they can't get you off their mind. They got the Queen of Cups here. They're trying to block all that kind of feeling. They still have a lot of passion for you. And so with the Fool card here is, it's like they don't want to be frivolous and put themselves on the edge of that cliff again for another breakup. They just don't want to take another fall. And that's why they're blocking themselves from coming forward. And then up here, in your highest energy, is the Ace of Swords. Truth and clarity through communication. I think there's something that needs to be said here that would clear things up probably for them, mostly because they're the ones with the Queen of Cups, with all the questions. Like they have unanswered questions. So this is your reading, Aquarius, and also this is air, strong air energy, Aquarius. So you have something that you might come forward with. It looks like you're going to. And that might start this wheel spinning again. I think it's always spinning because it's sitting here. I think one more card. I kind of want to see where it's spinning, where it's going. I get one more card, universe. The Hangman. Thank you. Doesn't tell me. Come on. I want to see where this is going. Well, the universe throughout the Hangman. Okay. They're not telling us because I don't think the universe quite knows yet because things aren't happening quite yet. So, but they hear this reading. They knew I wanted to know. But what this card says is you will know in good time. You will know because the wheel is spinning. Wow. Aquarius, this was your reading. And thank you for watching